a little, share my screen. Or not, maybe not. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm getting there, guys. All right, do that one. And then we'll get cracking and share. Alrighty. So what I'll do is I'll actually hit that record button before I get started as well, if it will show up. Oh,
stop the share. That
just stopped the share. Oh, you gotta love Briar and her little things. The little all right. So we're gonna hit record. Where's record? There we go. So we're recording. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening or this morning, wherever you are. My name is Bri Harris and I will be presenting this presentation for you. And what we're looking at here is 50-50 fast. And we have 3 levels here, which are they 25, 50 and 100?
50.
Oh, 25, 50 and 150, yeah. So what we're going to go through this evening or today is what is crowdfunding. Then we will have an overview of 50-50 and later on we can have a Q&A and testimonials if you like. So the first thing is, what is crowdfunding? Well, crowdfunding is a system of raising money for projects or causes from a large number of people, typically via the internet. And if you have a look at the explanation down here, it says crowdfunding is a form of crowdsourcing and alternative finance. So in 2015, a worldwide estimate totaling over 34 billion was raised by crowdfunding. That is a huge number. So why are we doing this? Why are we crowdfunding? Well, the banking systems are failing the people. They are no longer lending money and nobody trusts them anymore. So let's have a look. I've got this YouTube clip here. Let's have a look at what is happening with the banking systems at the moment. I'll just let you have a snippet of it, and then later on, if you want to go and watch the whole version of this, then definitely go and have a look.
This episode is brought to you by the new Gold Silver Vault app. Get it for free at hiddensecretsofmoney.com.
Share, new share. That one?
Yep.
Yeah. Are we seeing it? No, we're not seeing it. Hang on, I'll resume share. All right, we're ready? I'm getting there, guys.
The entire world is facing a debt-driven disaster, the scale of which has never been seen before in human history. The situation is now so severe that we're left with only 2 options: default on our debt or inflate it away. You can already hear people blaming the free markets and even money itself for our problems, and to me this is just tragic. Because we don't have free markets anymore, and we certainly don't use real money. This is the real reason for our problems. Our money itself has been corrupted. It's not just an issue of economics. This affects your freedom. When this crisis hits, people will be screaming for the government to do something when it was the government that caused the problems in the first place. Many societies have faced this dilemma in the past, and we can learn what the outcomes might be simply by studying what they did and comparing it to what we're doing today. So while I was in Germany, I decided to stop by one of my favorite museums and take you on a kind of crash course of the history of real money, how it evolved, and the twin dangers that arise when money is corrupted. I'm here.
All right. So that is just a little snippet of what's happening in the world today. So very soon, what is it? The banking systems, they're just going to crumble very soon.
Banks basically have no money. They just borrow off each other to share it around.
So why are we crowdfunding? So the human race has found a better way to raise funds, and we are creating communities where we can all help and support each other. So is this crowdfunding legal? Well, yes, it is, because according to Wikipedia, over $34 billion has been donated in this industry in the last 3 years alone. And this industry is still growing extremely fast. Now, if this was not legal, there's no way that it would still be happening. So according to the industry experts, it is one of the fastest growing industries in the world, and at a rate of 136% per year. This is just a reflection of what the people have decided they need to do. They realise that the systems are failing them, and now they're getting together and they're doing the work themselves, which is pretty much what used to happen, back before the days of the banking and lending systems. Communities would come together and they would help each other, and they would build their homes, they would build their communities, and they would do it all themselves. So who's crowdfunding? Well, some of the companies you may have heard of are already big players in the arena of crowdfunding, and they are handling millions of dollars in donations. So before 50/50 began, I had a GoFundMe page to help with finances when my daughter had a serious accident. Now, at the time of her accident, I had no idea of GoFundMe, to be honest. I've never heard of it, and I thought, well, I didn't think that I should be doing such a thing, because, I don't know, I just thought, I wasn't entitled to it. But the reality is anybody can raise funds for whatever reason they choose. And those reasons can be for, paying off debt. They could be for
medical expenses.
They can be for anything. And what did we hear? That people are raising funds to buy themselves a crate of beer or a carton of beer, however you want. So good on people. And look at this. So you've got a man here who has decided that he needed to crowdfund, and he's done that within a few hours. He raised pounds? Yes. In few hours. Now, that is the power of crowdfunding. That is the power of the internet. The internet is what is catapulting this amazing arena into depths that, we would not have even thought of before. So thousands and thousands, millions of dollars are being raised and distributed from people all over the world in a matter of hours. So who else crowdfunds? Well, we've got the big players. Look at this. We have PayPal, the world's largest payment provider, are now allowing people to use PayPal as a platform to raise funds for any purpose they choose. What about social media? Here we have Facebook. If you'll see it on Facebook, I'm seeing it all over the place now. A lot of our friends are, opting in to put up a donate button on their page so that people can donate to a cause that they choose, or you can even put up a donate button for your own personal reasons. So that's a pretty amazing thing that we've got here. But what you've got to do is do your research, because in all of these platforms, you will see in the fine print that these companies, they are massive companies. Yes, they are opening up this platform so that you can share, so that you can donate, and that you can raise funds. But what they're also doing is they are also taking a percentage of those donations, or they take a percentage for fees and whatever. So I think I remember with the GoFundMe, when I looked at that, because when I saw the total amount and the total amount didn't match what came into my account. I had a look further to see what was happening because I thought I was missing money. But what actually happens is GoFundMe, they take, at the time that we had it, they took 3%. But now I think they take 2.5%
and
plus
30
cents in every donation. So all the other arenas, they will take a percentage as well. So just make sure you do your research and you know which platform you're using, how it works, how your funds are coming through. Because I know with GoFundMe, it took, I think, a month or 3 weeks or something like that for the funds to come through. Alrighty, so who is behind 50/50? Well, David T. Rosen, he is a Canadian entrepreneur. David is widely regarded in the expert in the crowdfunding arena. He has been around for, I think, a few years doing this. He's had a company founded in 2002, which is still running today. Now, we have calls with David, I think, every Sunday. And last Sunday on the call with David, he let us know that we have active members now to the number of 14,000. That was last Sunday. I'm sure that number is going to be a lot bigger today. And with those 14,000 active members, they have donated 40,000 times. So if there's 14,000 active members and 40,000 individual donations, then that would show you
at least 2 per person.
These people, the people that are donating more than once. So they're definitely coming back and they're definitely going again. And they have, you want to sneeze? We've all raised $7 million in a month, 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah. So do your research and find out which company you think is going to be the best for you. So with 50/50, what you'll find is there is no middleman when it comes to your money and where it goes. With 50/50, you donate your money and it goes directly to the person that you are donating to. It is not held by a company for any amount of time. It is not, what I was going to say tax, that's not the right word. There is no fee taken out for the donation that is sent. You just pay a registration fee. So if you look at 50/50, I love the way that David set it up, and I think he's a very passionate man with a great big heart. And what he's done is he has set it up so that you need to give first. Once you give, then you will receive. And that is the law of the universe. And that's pretty much the law of anything. If you've studied physics or anything like that, there is always a positive and a negative. And this is just the way the universe works. So I think that's why we're working so well here. So timing is everything. So 50/50 was launched in October in 2018. And in that time, like I said just earlier, we have 14,000 active members that are donating on a daily basis. So what is 50/50? So 50/50 is the world's first crowdfunding system that allows you to receive half of everything that happens within your donation centre. 50/50 is based on the world famous Mobius loop and the System G technology, which is the most successful 2x2 following me donation centre in history. So what that means is once you get your 2 people in who want to raise funds just like you, those 2 people can continue to follow you through each level and you will always stay together. So 50/50 is a team crowdfunding system that provides help from both above and below. And you can also receive donations within seconds of registering. So what that means is that once you get into this system, you not only can receive donations from below, you can also get help from above. That means, so if there's someone above you or beside you, or I think above you, who is joining people up in a very quick rate, what happens is you're going to get the spillover, and these people are, even though you haven't signed them up, they are going to fall in under you, and you could possibly receive a donation, and that can happen very quickly. So 50/50 is peer-to-peer team crowdfunding, which means there's no middleman. 100% of the donations is immediately assigned to a beneficiary. So 50/50 provides you with an easy to navigate, totally automated dashboard, and that displays everything in real time to allow you to monitor your donation second by second. The back office that we have with the 50/50 platform is very user-friendly, and you will see everything that you need to see in there. It gives you the steps to go through on a daily basis as well. So how do we get started? Well, there's 3 simple steps. First, you register and you become an active donor. Then you help 2 people become active donors as well. So you get your 2 people, and then they help 2 people become active donors as well. Now, to get into this platform, there's a registration fee of $19 for 6 months, and that is for the 50/50 fast. The 50/50 fast is the lower levels, and I have the 25, the 50, and the 150, like I said before. So once your 2 get there too, then that is a full matrix right there, and that is the 2x2 following me donation center. So how it works is we have the 3 levels, and the first level is the 25. So once you get into a 25 and you start filling up your matrix, you will get 6 donations of $12.50, which totals $75. The second level is $50, and within that, the 6 donations are $25 each, totaling $150. And then the next level is the 150, and the donations coming through are $75 times 6, which is $450. So this is how the matrix will work. So you register and you sign up your first person, you will get $12.50. This is the $25 level. You sign up your second person and you receive another $12.50.
Made your money back.
There you go. You've made your money back, and you've got your 2 people, and you now have $25. So now you help your first person sign up their first person. They will get $12.50, and you also will get $12.50. Then your total is $37.50. So now your second person has signed up their first person. He will receive $12.50, and you also will receive $12.50. Your total now is $50. Your second person signs up their second person, you now get, or he gets another $12.50, and then you get another $12.50. So now your total is $62.50. Now your first person signs up her second person. You now have 6 people in your matrix. So your first person will now receive another $12.50, and you also will receive another $12.50. Now your total donations have come to $75. And woohoo, that is your completed donation center, and it is that simple. It is such an amazing system. We are very blessed to have this. So what are we going to do next though? Once we've finished cycling through, well, we can cycle through again, and we could go up to the 50 level, or we could go up to 150. It's up to you. And whatever level you want to go to, if your people come through, they will follow you wherever you go. You can also sign up to 50/50 crowdfunding, which is a whole other donation centre. And in that donation centre, we have 250, we have 500, 1,000, 2,000 and 4,000. So they are all the donation centres. And I'll stop that share. And how do I stop it? Do I just stop?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. So can you see me now? Yes. So that is how the matrix works, and that is how the system goes. It's pretty simple, yet it can be a little bit confusing sometimes, as I found out when I jumped in at first. I didn't understand how it could be possible for people to actually get paid with, get a donation without signing people up. But once I was in the system and it started happening pretty quickly, I saw how the Mobius loop thing worked, and I saw how the spillover worked. So yes, it's a very, I don't know what the word is for it. The system is amazing. I think it's very fair, and what David has done for us is pretty amazing, really. So I will end that now. And if you have any questions, please fire away. I'm just still trying to figure out what to do with my screen, because I don't really know what's going on with this screen.
Hey, Briar.
Oh. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me.
So basically the donations, that can go for any organisation?
The donations that come through this system will go to people. It is peer-to-peer. No money goes to a company or an organisation unless you choose for money.
So if someone's got some hardship or they need to find accommodation, then we just try and find and donate money to them?
Pardon?
So if someone got some financial hardships, then we can just raise and donate money to them. Is that it? To peer-to-peer?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because I had one of my girlfriends, she actually showed me the donation thing, because she was actually needing some money to find a place to stay with her and her kid.
That's fair enough, yeah. This
was last month. I knew nothing about it.
You can raise funds for whatever personal reason you like. That is up to you.
Okay. Sounds good.
I can hear your cat purring.
Final people are ready.
There we go. So does anyone have any questions? I fumbled through it again.
Yeah, sorry I'm late, Brian.
Hello, Blessing. How are you? It's lovely to see you again.
Yeah, and you too. I'm sorry I don't have any question. I just said that the presentation is nice.
Pardon?
I don't have no questions. I just want to say your presentation is very good. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thanks for not asking me any hard questions, Blessing. Great to see you, though.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hello, good morning. It's Merlin here. It's only through perseverance I've got here. I wasn't even aware. I was waiting for, we were not aware that the presentation, the Zoom, was going to be by you today. That's why a lot more people could have come on.
Okay.
It is the same time every day. It's just that tonight there was Brian instead of Colin. Colin has some prior arrangements, so he's asked Brian to take over for the night.
Okay. Is there a way to get the message out to some of the main leaders so that we can be informed in advance?
So I put the link within the 2 chat groups that we have going. Are you in the chat groups?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. How did you get the link then? Did somebody share it with you? Okay, yeah. So I only shared the link in the 2 chat groups. I didn't share it on the actual Facebook group today. I was having a few issues today.
Was it an emergency, or could we be informed, like, you know, the Zoom call before, like when Colin did his yesterday and he's not aware that he won't be able to make it? Could he let us know the day before, sort of thing?
Yes, Colin did let everybody know yesterday when he did his Zoom. He did actually let everybody know.
Okay.
I would be doing it today.
Okay. I think I must have left a little early. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian.
Yes, Blessing.
Yeah, sorry. Now I have a slight quick question. Is it possible to create a Skype group and invite our prospects to the group? I don't know, just a suggestion.
Sorry, can you say that again? It was breaking up a little bit.
I said, is it possible for me to create a Skype group to invite
Would you like to create your own group and invite people? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like Skype group.
Sure.
To invite my prospect, to invite people.
Yeah, so what you can do, Blessing, is the link that you use to click on to be able to get into this Zoom, you can share that with your friends or your leads. That way they can get into the Zoom as well.
I know, but what I'm saying, can I create a Skype group?
A Skype group?
Yeah, to invite people.
I don't know how Skype works, to be honest.
Do you want to share your screen with your other friends through Skype? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, yes.
Oh, you shared a link.
Yeah, technically it's possible, but you need to know what you're doing. You could possibly share your screen with everybody else, but they don't need to be on the same Skype, and you would have to basically share what we're saying to you to everybody else. So it'd be very laggy and probably about 35, 40 seconds behind us.
Okay, okay, sure. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
All right, guys. Well, if no worries, Blessing. If there's no questions for 50/50, then I will end this now, and you'll get your regular calls again tomorrow with Duncan and Colin. I think what are they? 11 a.m. UK time
and 7 p.m. I believe it is.
7 p.m.
Yeah, UK time.
I'm not sure about the UK time.
8 p.m. Oh, Colin, could you confirm that for us so I can see? I think it's 8 p.m. UK time. Okay, and is there one tonight at 8 p.m.? Okay, thank you.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you.
Hey, Brian, I've got a question.
Yes.
With this donation thing, can that be used anywhere in the world, or is it just Australia?
No, it's all across the globe.
Okay, cool. No reason.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yep.
Cool. All right then. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for jumping on. If that's all, you don't have any questions, then I'll finish it off.
Thanks, Brian.